I've got some awful flashbacks right now, lads. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. Anyway, welcome, lads. Welcome to another live stream. For another game away. We've already won one game away this season. And what else? Yeah, we've scored the least away goals as well this season. We've got the 8th highest expected goals, but the second least goals converted. So yeah, I'm in a very, very positive mood right now, to be honest. I honestly want us to go out and get revenge on them, but it's just not going to happen, to be quite honest. And Tykes, thanks for that, mate. It says up the Potters. Appreciate that very much. But welcome, NFC Lover. We've also got Jenna, of course, Liam, Bozzy. We've also got, I'm not sure how to say your name, mate, but you said hi. Welcome. George as well, Harry Land, Owen. We've actually got quite a few people in here already. Luke, of course, is in here. How you doing, lads? And how you doing, Gary, as well? Thanks for being here, boys. Unfortunately, we are watching Nottingham Forest play a game of football, so it's not the most positive experience. I'm actually watching it this time. Going to be rare. I have no idea when the next one's going to be. Hopefully, Sky can add a few more Forest games on, just so it makes my streams a little bit more entertaining, I suppose. But yeah, Stoke City. Yeah, we don't have a very good history with them, do we? So the very, very least. I mean, we won here last season when we were actually a good team and we went top of the league. Then the other game, we know what happened. Oh yeah, and by the way, not even exaggerating, it took Sky 10 seconds to mention this was the game that Forest lost to bot promotion last season. Literally first thing. Next up, after the Derby game on Sky, we have Forest taking on Stoke City. And of course, the first time they played each other since Stoke City beat Forest. Oh, wow. You'd never expect that. You'd never, ever expect them to mention it immediately, would you? How many Stoke fans are going to have in here, by the way, just coming in to remind us? Brilliant. And if you didn't know, I'm sorry to have to remind you, Derby may have won 4-0 against Birmingham. So if Rotherham beat Barnsley, then there's a very, very good chance we could be in the relegation zone this evening, which is great. Going into the new year. This time last year, we were 5th in the championship. So yeah, anyway, I've missed a few comments. Anyway, hi, I just didn't get a notification. I'm a bit late, mate. Literally 4 minutes late. It doesn't matter, mate. No problem. And Mason as well. Sam, would Luke Freeman get a start? I'm not a big fan of Freeman, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't keep him. I'll just say that at the very least. I hope we absolutely murder them. Well, I doubt it, honestly, because we're away for starters, and yeah, they're quite good compared to us. However, they can't score goals either. Recently, they've drawn 3 games 0-0 in like their last 6 or something, and they were all against teams at the bottom end as well. They drew QPR Wednesday, Derby, and also Coventry the other day. So I think a 0-0 is very likely, as Luke says, because we just drew our last game 0-0 against a team that just lost 4-0 today. And Stoke have drawn quite a few games 0-0 recently too. So I'm not expecting a thriller. I'm not expecting it. We're in our grey kit. I like it. I've literally bought it, so I do like it, but I'm not sure. Also, the lineup, by the way, I've not even told you what the lineup is. I'm a really poor YouTuber, aren't I? That's better. There we go. That's the lineup. Figueiredo starting, which is amazing. Mighton on the bench, which is amazing again. We've also got Gavin Still as the captain, which is amazing. A little bit of sarcasm here. And Bong on the bench. Yeah, and the best right back in the world, Cyrus Christie, still starts too. I'm confident, boys. Knockout is making a rare start too. We've only got him for like another 2 weeks, but we'll make the most of him. By the way, would you keep Knockaert till the end of the season, like just on loan again, or would you not bring him back? I personally would just keep him around if we can. But that's the starting 11 for Forest. Yeah, of course, this was the game last season. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say the positive one where we went top of the league, which was great. And we were losing in that game too. This is Stoke's team. Joe Allen comes back after months out, apparently. He starts, obviously, Vokes, Chester. They've got James McLean. McLean's not in there. Tommins, former Forest player, of course. And Shawcross, Clucas. They've actually got quite a few players just on the bench that are probably better than our players. So, yeah, it says a lot, really, doesn't it? Yeah. Obviously, I'm going to be a little bit behind compared to you because it's just always will be behind. So you'll know when there's a goal and when I don't know, which is a bit annoying. I've seen there's a goal before I actually see it. But yeah, that's Stoke's team. No one cares about that though. But yeah, Charlie, mate, how you doing? Welcome, mate. When did Villa play? Oh, you drew with Chelsea, didn't you? That's a good result for you. So yeah, about to get underway, pretty much. Okay, 90 minutes of watching Nottingham Forest play a game of football. What a lovely way to see out the year. What a lovely Christmas present, late Christmas present. Forest v Stoke. First time since the awful day in July. Yeah. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Anyway, lads, of course, ask me some questions throughout the game just so I can, try and be entertaining. And also, Charlie, he said about Villa, really happy with that. To be fair, expected better from us, but a draw against Chelsea is credible considering our run of fixtures. A win would have been great. Yeah, I think you're doing brilliant. To be fair, Villa, I'm really pleased to see you doing well. I'm not just saying that because Cash has gone there. I've always liked you lot. So yeah, fair play to you, mate. And Lloyd needs more game time. I agree. Yeah, he does. And he's not been unreal by his standards. Offside chance there for Stoke. And Gary says, can we have Bazimmy, Brennan Johnson back? I wouldn't recall him, honestly. I'd probably keep him around because I'm not sorry. I'll probably keep him at Lincoln because just let him finish his loan spell because I think Lincoln will be quite frustrated if we recall another one of their players like we did with Walker and then he just doesn't play. When's the next Crewman episode? I'm honestly not sure, mate, to be honest. I've been quite inconsistent with that this year, but I'm kind of doing that on purpose to make it entertaining, if you know what I mean, because last year I did FIFA too much, really, and I didn't really enjoy it as much as I could have done. So, if you get what I mean there. Someone said, ha, presume you're a Stoke fan. It was always going to come. Leeds win 5-0. Yeah. That's just football, isn't it? How do West Brom draw with Liverpool and then they go and lose 5-0 at home to Leeds? That's pretty mental, isn't it? We should sell Clough and replace Johnson. We should get rid of. Why is Zach Clough even one of our players anymore? He's never going to play ever again. I was the one texting you on Instagram. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I know. So yeah, Forest v Stoke. Lovely Tuesday evening in Stoke. That classic line. What is it? Can he do it on a cold Tuesday night in Stoke? We're about to find out if Forest can do that. Probably not. Let's just update title because it's 0-0. Probably will most likely end in Forest 0. But by the way, if you've not liked the stream, please like the stream and also subscribe. It always helps me out, of course. FIFA's not changed in ages. FIFA 09 was so much better. Sponsors, kits, ticket prices, stadium, etc. How's it regressed? Very true. Yeah, very true. I honestly think the older FIFAs were better than the current ones, really. Is Vogue starting? Yeah, he is. Yeah. But it's one of the reasons why I don't do FIFA as much is because I just don't enjoy it as much. And I can only really enjoy it like in moderation, if you know what I mean. Then it can actually be fun. Anyway, how are we doing, lads? Welcome if you've just joined to this wonderful channel that I've created in which we're obsessed with Gaetang Bong being a good footballer, apparently. Yeah, does that ask? Thoughts on FM21? Well, we've been talking about FIFA, so it's miles better than FIFA. Much better than FIFA. Will I do any content on it? It's probably more unlikely than likely, honestly, but I don't know. FM's the kind of game where I kind of just want to play it on my own because, like, it's just, I don't know, it's just something about it. But I've been playing it recently, to be fair, trying to get Forest out the Championship and failing, unsurprisingly. We're cursed even in the Championship, even in FIFA. Let's start again. We're cursed even in Football Manager because, yeah, I bottled motion in season 1. I lost to Blackburn in the playoffs, and season 2, I think I'm like 5th. And my last game I lost to Peterborough, so you know it's kind of just pain as always, really. Not that you need to know that. How you doing? I'm good, mate. How about yourself, George? Ultimate Team is getting boring. Yeah, I don't really play. I very rarely play Ultimate Team, to be fair. Mason says, is it just me? But the best feeling at football match is when you start a chant and the whole stand joins in. I've never had the opportunity to do that, really, or I've never actually started a chant myself. But I must imagine it's well, that the best thing ever. Actually, a chance for Forest here, knockout into the box, and that's cleared away by Stoke. Okay. And Stoke, I think they have. I'll actually have a look. I can't believe Derby won 4-0 earlier. That didn't help us out. Didn't help us out one bit. Even Derby are picking up form. Wait, hang on a second. Brilliant. You love to see it. Up the Tykes. Barnsley are beaten Rotherham. Brilliant. Okay, that's calm the nerves a little bit. Let's calm the nerves a little bit. So as it stands, even if we lose, we'll still be at the relegation zone. And this Barnsley up to 8th. That is actually really quite amazing. Credit to Barnsley. You're really losing to Barnsley before after international break. That actually wasn't even that embarrassing, really, when you think about it, because they're playing very well at the moment. But a win for us would take us possibly up to 19th, the dizzying heights of 19th. I did a Derby Carabao Cup 3-0 shouting, if you hate Derby, stand up. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, at the Carabao Cup game, okay. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Perez moved to Red Bull. Yeah, I think that's a good move for him. Probably he's always been one of those drivers that's just been nearly there, hasn't he? He gets the odd podium, but that's about it. But I think it's good that he's finally gone to one of the top sides in F1, really. Thoughts on Pulis being sacked? That's a bit unfair, really, isn't it? He's been in charge for 40-odd days. A bit like Brian Clough at Leeds, 45 days, I think it was, for Pulis. Yeah. The thing is, who else is going to take over and who else is going to do better? Because Sheffield Wednesday are a mess. It's a bit like with Forest. We took over, Houghton's took over us and we were a mess. We haven't really got that much better, have we? So, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think at the time, getting rid of Sabri was the right thing to do. And I think we have improved under Houghton, kind of. Definitely could have done a hell of a lot better, but it's just meh, really, isn't it? It's just very, very meh. We get the odd result. You think, yeah, maybe we could get something going here. We're on a 3-game unbeaten run somehow, but we should 100% have beaten Birmingham. You know, they're literally, where are they now? Like, Birmingham are now 18th. We're 21st. If we really want to be climbing the table, we have to be beating them. They've literally lost their last 2 games before and after our game against them. They lost 4-1 and 4-0 at home. At home. One of them was to Burr in 9th, fair, but they just lost 4-0 to the team in 20th. And yet we were 20th as well. Exactly the same position as Derby are right now, and we couldn't even put a goal past them. It's just not good. It's not good. We should have been winning that. We really should. And that's where we're going wrong. We just can't score goals. You know, pretty important thing in football. We just can't score goals. And yeah, Bozzy Pierce got sacked by Sheffield yesterday. Verstappen is my favourite driver. I like Verstappen. I don't really have a favourite driver really, but I've always liked Verstappen, to be fair. Can't go on with Hamilton, can you? And Norris. I've always liked Perez as well, to be fair. There's not really any driver that I don't follow F1 like really closely, but yeah, you get my point. What, Scott McKenna in the chat? Okay, fair play. Watching my live stream where you can't play on yeah, I mean that's credit to you, mate. Credit to you. He can't play, he's injured, so he's sitting at home with his feet up, watching this on the telly most likely, and Rad's live stream on his phone. You love to see it. Credit to you, Scott. We are toothless in front of goal. Yeah, literally. There is a corner though to Forest. Knock up. Saw him. Most likely won't be a goal. Figueredo got there. Came to nothing. That's a shock, isn't it? Forest are the Arsenal of the Championship. I mean, I suppose, yes, we are. We're just the team that basically keep bottling it every year. And this season, we haven't really got anything to bottle, have we? You know, if we get a draw here, honestly, given the position in the league that both of us are, I think that's a pretty good result. However, we have to be getting wins. We really need to be getting wins if we want to, you know, our goal at the start of the season was to go up. We knew that, but that is just not going to happen. Just completely forget about that. No chance at all. It's not career mode. I just want us to finish. I just want us to stay up right now. I just want us to stay up, and I think we will. But just finish in a half decent position, if you know what I mean. You know, just try and finish in a decent position, like I literally just said. I'd take like 14th at this stage, 15th, something like that. Like it's just somewhat okay, isn't it? Rads, would you be able to be striker for Forest Football Club? We need a poacher. I think anyone could do better right now, couldn't they? If you think about it, us and Stoke have swapped around, haven't we? Because Stoke were terrible last season with a really quite good squad. You know, they were terrible. This season, doing really well. Last season, we were up there, and now we're down with a really good team on paper anyway, or a team that should be doing a lot better than it is actually doing. So that's the point. We are the Sheffield United of the Championship. One season wonder, then we're rubbish. Kind of. Yeah, I think I agree with that, to be fair. Damn, and I think we screen shooting Derby at the bottom of the league. Yeah, I don't know, mate. Put Bong up front. Exactly, that's where we're going wrong. We need to put him Bong up front and we'll be getting goals. Arsenal, because you're a huge club, but you're in a relegation battle. Exactly, yeah. Oh, Dom's in here. Welcome, mate. Did your top 6 Arsenal win in 13th place? You did. You won 1-0. Fair play. Lacazette scored as well. I scored a goal or so, maybe. Yeah, you have actually. You scored against Coventry, so fair play, Scott. Can't believe I got a Forest centre back in the chat. You'd never expect this, would you? Actual Forest player. He can't play. What a top guy you are, Scott. He can't play. But the least he can do is watch a Rad's live stream. Love to see it. Okay. Forest. Let's score a goal. Let's score a goal. Just score a goal. Just score a goal today. I'd appreciate that, lads. Let's just score a goal. 6 points off the top 6. But you're top 6 side, aren't you, Dom? You're top 6 side. Dom's an Arsenal fan for some reason, and he reckons that they're this season a top 6 team when they're in the 13th. But let's just ignore that. Amiobi on the right hand side now to Christie. What a bloody player he is, and that was terrible. Might as well give some Forest legends a shirt to play at this rate. Yeah, let's just get Stuart Pearce on. Stuart Pearce, Stan Collymore, come out of retirement, lads, and just, they could do a better job right now. No brain here so far. Part-timer. Mind you, rigged my quiz, or more like, if you saw the quiz that we did after the Birmingham Ball Fest, I got robbed. Got completely robbed. Oh my God. Bloody hell. Okay, that was actually a very good chance. Forest actually scored a goal nearly then. Nearly, I should say. Joe was a ball whipped in. And that very nearly went in from Joe Wall. That actually was a very good opportunity for us. Good ball from Knockout. Probably the best chance of the game so far for either sides. It's now a corner on the other side for Forest. Another corner. Cleared away though this time. Come on, lads. Joe Wall. There's a cross. That's a rarity. Okay, we're actually getting some chances here. This is pretty. This isn't feel normal. This Knockout. Another chance for Forest. Yates goes for goal. Cleared away. Wow. Okay. Not used to this. Forest shooting. Yeah, the quiz I was robbed. Completely robbed. Basically, the final question was the prize. Apart, wasn't that? Sorry, no, it wasn't the prize. The final question was votes for me or Luke, who were the top 2 in the by the end of it. And he didn't tell us what we were voting for. He just said vote. And there's people like Charlie spamming my name, rads all over in the chat, even deleting Luke's comments, which was prime S-housery, as he says himself. I was loving it. I was, bigging up Charlie. Well done, mate. Fantastic. Up the Villa, stuff like that. Just to find out that it was actually for me to lose a point. If I win, I'd lose a point. Yeah. Someone says 1-0 to Stoke. That's great. After we literally had 3 chances, that'd be quite frustrating. It is a corner to Stoke, though. So there's a very good chance you could be telling the truth. Yates or Cafe, I'd say Yates, to be honest. And it is 1-0. Okay. Okay, right. Let's just see this again. I don't understand. Explain what I've just witnessed. Okay. Basically, the Stoke guy scored from a corner, pretty much. whipped in, went in. Grabham was right there on the near post. Right there on the near post. He could have just headed it away. But let's have a guess what happened. He didn't head it away. He headed it. No, the ball hit Samba. It was actually an own goal, a Samba own goal. But the biggest thing about this, why didn't Grabham just clear it? Why was no one there? It somehow went in. We've now got Jack Cole back in the chat. Okay, this is all these Forest players coming in right now. This is brilliant, lads. Fair play. Cool. What are we losing to Stoke City? That's a rarity, isn't it? God. Pain. Bring on, please, just bring on Taylor. Bring on Taylor, please. Bring on Taylor. What was Grabham doing, man? I can't get over that. Why didn't you just clear the ball? I don't get it. That was so avoidable. Mental. Anyway. I don't know why I'm moaning. I'm surprised. Am I surprised we're losing? No, I'm not. We're Nottingham Forest. We're good at it. Forest are good at losing games of football, you know? If you're good at something, stick at it. And we're definitely doing that right now. Oh, lovely scenes. Watch Rotherham turn it around now. What's the score for Rotherham? They're still 2-0 down to Barnsley at home. That literally sums up most of the players, that does, Charlie. He cares about the paycheck, nothing else, and that's exactly what's going on with the club. I can't be bothered, man. Why do I still do these streams? Why do I still put myself through this often twice a week for 2 hours? People just looking at me, being depressed. I don't know why I do it to myself. I don't know why I do it. Oh. The thing about my highlight video I did of this last week, it was funny and entertaining because we were just laughing at our pain. It's not. We weren't even like because I made funny jokes or anything. When do I ever do that? But we were just laughing at our pain. That's what made it funny, and that is exactly why. I may very well do a compilation of it again at the end of the season for the next upcoming streams. It'll be exactly the same, most likely. I can't get over that goal. Like, how? We literally had 3 chances. 3 chances in quick succession. We're not scoring. We are just not scoring. We don't score goals. We don't score enough goals. We can only score 2 or more goals against teams in the relegation zone. We scored twice, 3 times this season against Wickham, Sheffield Wednesday, and Coventry. To be fair, Coventry aren't in the relegation zone, but they're near it. We just can't score goals. We can only score more than 1 goal when we're playing a team worse than us. That's literally it. How the only actual good game we've had, like result, forget the performance, is beating Blackburn. They were in the playoffs. They're the only team that aren't struggling that are in the playoffs that we beat. You think about it last season, all the games at we beat all these teams at the top end. This season, we just can't beat anyone unless they are worse than us. And there's not many teams worse than us. That's the thing. So, this is... What have we got going on in the chat? Lau Taylor on the bench. He's bored. because he's in Stoke watching us lose. So he's just coming in my Rad's live stream. That is incredible. When I see a shot of the bench, I'm going to see if Lyle Taylor's there, just on his phone. I don't think he's allowed his phone on the bench, but he smuggled it in, watching Rad's live stream. Watching moan about Forest. Scott McKenna's sitting at home with his feet up, injured, watching Rad's live stream. We've got Jack Colback, he's also injured. This is brilliant. Oh, lads, Jack, tell you what, you're not the most greatest footballer, but credit to you for watching my live stream. Appreciate it, mate. Would I still grab him? He can't score goals this season. And I know he's been injured, hasn't he? But still, he's been injured, which hasn't helped him because he's only got one goal. And this time last season, he had like 12, I think, something like that. He already beat his record from the previous season after the halfway stage. I remember that. He just can't score. He just can't score. So would I still grab him? Let me know, comments. Would you sell Lewis Grabban? Because I just don't know. I might have a better indication when I see what the people would say. I love the club so much, but it's really stopped me caring after the end of the last season. So just frustrating we can't win. Yep, Jacob, mate, that's completely true. It's funny how the thumbnail is a big Samba. Yeah, I might actually change that just because it was an own goal. Should I check? Oh, don't show it again. I don't want to look at that. I might change it. Should I change the thumbnail live on stream? I might very well do that. I'll change it to someone else and they'll have an absolute shocker as well. Not Figueiredo, not Martin. Should I just have Yuri again? I might have just a Bong. I might put Bong on the thumbnail. No. Oh. This is what we've got to. I'm just changing the thumbnail of this stream. That's how boring the game is. More like how much I can't bother anymore. We've not had Amiobi yet on the thumbnail, so maybe Amiobi. Yeah, you know what, Sammy? Even though you're incredibly inconsistent, you might actually. I'll just put Sammy on the thumbnail. He's literally on the ball right now. That's a poor picture quality. Great. Anyway, I won't do that. I can't be bothered. Isn't it an own goal? It was an own goal, yeah. It was. Give him time and be patient. He's a good overall player. Very true. Very true. When he was with you lot with Villa, he was great. When he was with Sunderland, also in a relegation battle, he was great, even for a struggling team. He was been great for the 2 seasons before this. We know on his day, Lewis Grabban is a very good player, but everyone in the team, can you say anyone in this team right now is on form? No one is. No one is on form. So everyone's off form, isn't it? Michael, right? Who's doing this? Michael Dawson's now in the chat. Okay, I can't remember the last time I played. I can't either, mate. But you're a good servant to the club, so respect for you to that. But yeah, pain. Tell you what, we're doing it. I'm doing it. Don't care. It's not at all professional. But I'm going to put Bong on the thumbnail. Why not? It might give us hope. It might give us luck. Bloody Gaitang, bloody Bong. Where is it? Where's my Bong picture? Don't tell me. Okay. Look in the right file, David. That would help. Bong. I need Bong. Where is he? Bong. Bong. Okay. This is very entertaining, I'm sure. Well, this has been an entertaining stream, hasn't it? I don't think I can't find Bong. Where's Bong? Gaitang. I literally saw it earlier. It's great entertainment for all of you watching this. Right. We're doing it. Gaitang, you've earned it by doing absolutely nothing. Gaitang's on the thumbnail. Okay, then. There we go. Gaitang's on the thumbnail. Sorry, I've missed a few comments. That's the last time. Amiobi is decent at shooting, but most of the time he trips over his own feet. He's just inconsistent, Amiobi, isn't he? God, so deep. EFL is going to suspend for 2. Is it really? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I mean, you know what? I was gutted when football was postponed in March, but it actually would be a good thing, wouldn't it, when you think about it? Not having Forest to, depress us. I actually think it might be a good thing, genuinely. Like, it might actually be a good thing if we don't have games for a few weeks. It may actually work in our favour because we don't have to just. The mental health of Forest fans will be significantly improved. Lads, update the stream, refresh the stream, and you'll see who the new thumbnail is. Oh my god. Well, hi lads. Currently watching Rads whilst eating cheese pizza. Who is controlling all these people? We've had Dawson, we've had McKenna, Colback, Bong. Bloody hell. Dawson. Did I say Dawson? Lyle Taylor was in here earlier. You lot. You're mental. You're absolutely mental. So other scores then. Derby won 4-0. That's brilliant. Even, oh my God, this is getting worse. Even Sheffield Wednesday are winning. Sheffield Wednesday have beaten Borough. Oh, things are going well. Things are going very well. Derby won 4-0. Wednesday are winning. QPR drawing. Watch QPR beat Norwich. That just to top it all off. QPR beat Norwich. Hoods are drawing with Blackburn. Luton are beating Bristol 1-0. Barnsley are beating Rotherham. That's the only thing going in our favour right now, really. Preston are beating Coventry. That's actually going in our favour. And this is brilliant. Lads, do you actually want to go to League One? Wickham are winning against Cardiff. Sheffield Wednesday are winning. Derby won 4-0. It's just going from bad to worse, isn't it? Brilliant. Oh, I can't wait for Gillingham, lads. I really can't be bothered. Can't be bothered, man. I've missed some comments, but Stoke is the meme on this channel. We've got a lot of memes on this channel, really, haven't we? But Stoke probably is now one of them. Graben is probably the worst player I've seen. Mate, I mean, no offense, but last season when he was scoring goals for fun, I don't think any of us could say that, really. I think everyone really is poor this season, aren't they? You think of it that way. No one's been good this season. You can't say any of these players right now actually playing on form because they're not. Oh my God, we've got Matty Cash. Fair play to him. He's coming back, supporting his old boys, probably laughing at us deep down, thinking, thank God I left you lot to join Aston Villa in the Premier League and, going for European football. Like, fair play to you, Cashy. Fair play to you. Dorse never plays, he never plays, but at least he can do is watch Raz live streams. Scott, I'll tell you what, fair play to all of these Forest players. They're crap at football, but the least they can do is support my live streams. Lads, I appreciate you very much. Michael Dawson, legend. We're missing creativity. Absolutely 100%. We have got no attacking midfielder. We're playing a defensive midfielder in Cafu. He's not even that good as a defensive midfielder as a number 10. We sold Carvalho, who wasn't unbelievable, but it's still a number 10. Freeman has been injured and rather average, in my opinion. And Brandon Johnson was loaned out, and I think that was probably the right thing. Sold Silva. So basically, all of our attacking players as a number 10, we all got rid of them, basically, apart from for all of them. We bought in Freeman, and we've got no one else. Yeah, we seriously need an attacking midfielder. And right back, in my opinion. Where's Ribeiro? He's playing, Mark. He's playing. Yeah. On the pitch, unfortunately. for himself and his mental health. He's got to play a game for Forest. Forest need a right back. Yeah, literally what I said. And I think you're also right with a striker, maybe winger as well. Okay. Connor says, going down will do wonders for the club. Give Brazil the job and give him several years. We won't see the Premier League within this decade. The worst part about that is you're probably right, man. Like, you probably are right. You know, it's just realistically, last season we were never actually going to go up, even if we got the playoffs. I don't think anyone was actually confident of us actually winning them. I think it's just the manner in which we completely messed it up. That's like why it is seen as so bad, because we didn't even make them. If we just got to the playoffs and lost, it would have hurt, of course, regardless. But, it's just, I don't think it would have been quite as bad because you just missed out. Like, Brentford lost the playoff final. They're still up there. But to be fair, we're struggling because we missed out. We didn't even get the playoffs. Swansea are doing well after they lost the playoffs. Cardiff got them, and they're not doing very well. So, it's a bit of a mixed bag, really, isn't it, when it comes to that and with how it affects you. Charlie, can't give a nation a job. No, means Gary Brazil, our head of youth development, I think it is. He's been our caretaker boss like 3 times. Can't believe Derby just win, but you. Not entirely sure what you mean, to be fair, but I get, I can't believe that Derby win. I get that, but a factor for Cash is to see what Houghton does this window. Okay, I was literally just reading 2 comments at the same time there. Right, a factor for Cash leaving was the failure for the playoffs. If you got them, let's start again, David. If you got in, he'd known there was a place. Yeah. To be fair, I still think he would have left regardless. Apart from if we'd got promoted, I still think he would have left even if we got them. To be fair, because he's much better than the Championship, as he's proven. Yeah, that's literally, I was thinking that earlier, Star. We drove Birmingham at home, 0-0, crap game. And then we look at Birmingham literally lost 4-1 before. They lost 4-0 today to the team that are arguably even worse than we are in Derby. And as a stat there, thanks for this, Sky. We scored the fewest away goals this season in 4 away goals. Great. Up the bloody Reds, by the way, lads. Love to see it. I just want to play football. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be honest, Hef. Dawson's underrated. I just don't think he's what is he, 35? I just don't think he's good enough for now anymore, to be honest. I just think he's in the team on the bench as more of a coach, to be honest. I would love Oliver Burke and Antonio back. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Trust me, that's not going to happen. Never. Imagine Antonio coming back to Forest. Wow. If he got the playoffs, he still would have left. Yeah, like I said. Well, I would have still left, for sure. Apparently got Matty Cash in the chat. Guys, I'm sorry for not heading the ball as... Who's making all these accounts? Is this multiple people? Who's making all these accounts? This will be in the Forest 2022 annual, then Rad's first page. Oh, yeah, Forest losing again to Stoke. Yeah. I mean, that was a good chance against Stoke. If we were to go to League One, it would be different. We don't want to be in League One. Okay. This is just temporarily pausing this. I've learned how to get it in focus. Owly gets it in focus. I hold Owly up to the camera. This is the way forward. Get an owl, and that's how you can focus your webcam. Anyway, my point was, if we were in League One, I think it would make a change in ways. I don't want to go there. I can't stress that enough. But looking at it as positively as I can, it probably would make a bit of a change. We might maybe win some games of football regularly for once. I'd rather not go there. What's the owl for? Well, I presume you're new here, Scott. I mean, you're a footballer. You're probably busy. You can't, watch YouTube much. Basically, when we bought a promotion last year, I did a stream for Preston. Again, we drew 1-0, and someone played a prank on me. I left the room and I said, and they were saying, "Oh, where's the owl? Where's the owl gone?" It was, "Where's the bird? Where's the bird?" And my dad was here, and he went and got this owl who was in the windowsill, and it's now become a global trend on this channel. And Owly his name is, or Chris the Owl as we also call him. We're rather strange on this channel, as you can probably tell. So yeah, he's now just in my setup all the time for some bizarre reason. Eric Lehigh or Hill Roberto Pereira. Lehigh. Pereira was very good at getting sent off, and Lehigh, I thought, was a very good player, to be fair. And he's bong another trend. Yeah. Scott, I noticed it might be a bit of a surprise to you as a professional footballer, but we've got quite a few trends on this channel. We've got an owl, we've got the obsession with Guy and Bong allegedly being good at football, and apple juice. Yep, apple juice. I did an intro to a video back in February, but I took a sip of apple juice, and that's now a thing. Yeah. Subscribe to this very strange channel if you're new, Let's get 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. We've got 2 days to do it. 2 days to do it. I expect 2,000 subscribers at least. Easy. We can gain, maths? 700 subscribers? No problem. Aston Villa took a few seasons to get back to the fun. They didn't take 20 years, mate. They took like 3 seasons, didn't they? Yeah, I mean, if you're saying that just to try and give Forest hope, like I just said, we've been out of the Prem for 22 years now, I think it is. Yeah. Sorry, I've missed a few comments from people. Anyone seen Wall's reaction when Gavin didn't head it? I didn't, but I can imagine he was pretty triggered. Dawson provides experience. Yeah, he does. Darlow's not great at Newcastle. Well, he's been playing quite a bit for them recently. We signed a lot of veterans who don't care about this club and who do not feel the need to prove themselves. Yep, I'd say that's. Think about it. I mean, Christie's a bit of an older player, really, isn't he? Taylor, I suppose, is 30, isn't he? Just thinking about it, other players. Basharu's like 30. He's hardly played a game for us. I want Alex to come on and bring off Amiobi, Sal for Vigorito. Definitely. When we went down, I enjoyed knowing we'll have a chance to win games rather than being disappointed and getting hammered 4-0. That's the good thing about getting relegated. You've actually got, hopefully, a chance at being one of the best teams in your league. Only it can also work the other way, of course. We need academy players, pace and energy. The lads in our academy are part of the Forest family. Absolutely. Yeah, very true. This is why players like Yates and Wall, you can tell they actually care, because they used to play for us from our academy. They do play for us, David. What are you on about? Lehigh was Mr. Consistency, and he loved the club, so we sold him. Basically, we only want journeymen. Yeah, you're speaking facts here, Connor, mate. Fair play to you. Very, very true, though. Episode 55 of the Forest career, FIFA 20. Debut of the apple juice. Yep, that's right. That's where it came from. Why am I on the bench? You repping Jack Colback and Joe Lolly. Fair play to you, mate. Maybe next season we could do the Leeds, but not be too dirty to tackle him. I doubt it, mate. How you doing, Jenna, mate? Welcome. Costa's now a free agent. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. A very, very peaceful and friendly player, Diego Costa, of course. How you doing, Matt? Welcome, mate. Welcome. They've had 2 shots, 1 on target. They've had 3 shots, 3 on target. We've actually got more possession than them, 51-49. 7 touches in their box compared to their 6. But yet again, we create a lot, but do very little with it. And this has been our issue the whole season. Just to say, I was some of the players. I was wondering who was making all these accounts. You must have made like 5 accounts, George. Wow, okay. That's pretty mental. Actually, no, sorry. What? You're telling me that wasn't Scott McKenna? That wasn't Joe Lolly or Jack Colback or Lau Taylor? You broke my heart. You broke my heart, George. I got all buzzing that Forest players were in my live stream. They couldn't watch the stream, so they were in the live stream, bigging them up. Can't believe this. Embarrassing. Where's LJ Priambre, the assistant? I just want to check this. I have a feeling that Luke is in Wood's live stream because Wood's one of my other mods. He's doing his own live stream to this. So I have a feeling he's in there. And this, I mean, he's not. He's not even live. Okay. Woods isn't doing a stream. I thought he was doing a stream. Right. So he's definitely, he isn't in there. Luke, are you in here? Oh, he's here. Okay. Fair play. Right. He is here. Right. Oh, out of focus. So we'll get the owl. Go on, Owly. You can get it in focus again. That kind of works. Yeah. Tell you what, Owly, legend. Absolute legend. He can focus a camera now. He can focus a camera. We got relegated from the Premier League 1 year after I was born, and since then, all we've had is to celebrate was promotion from League One. I'm wondering if my birth was a curse. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Hopefully, it wasn't a curse, but just ironic. Nearly half time. I'm Rads through and through. You certainly are, Luke. I appreciate your insane support very much. Wait a second. Okay, Forest haven't even captioned it at all. They've just put 1-0 Stoke. Okay. That says a lot about the game, really, doesn't it? I think it says a lot when since their goal, they haven't scored. They haven't tweeted anything about the game. That just shows how little we've created since their goal. And yet before that, they tweeted 2 things. Wow. Just crap, man. People just saying we're all going on a League One tour. Yeah, up the League One. Up the League One. We are impressively good at being bad at football. That's all there really is to it. We are very, very good at being crap, and I think we should be proud of that. Oh, Stoke beating Forest, that's rare, isn't it? When do you ever hear that? Other scores then. Wickham and Sheffield Wednesday are relegation rivals, not promotion rivals, are both winning. Wednesday winning with 2 minutes to go against a good team in Middlesbrough as well. All we need now is Rotherham to do a miraculous comeback to top it all off, and Derby won 4-0. So every single thing bar Rotherham losing to Barnsley is going against us right now. And somehow we're not in the relegation zone. I just don't know how we're still at the relegation zone. How? How are we not in the relegation zone? Don't understand it. It's just lucky that there's more. The team's somehow worse than we are. Rads is just the best. Appreciate that very much, George, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's very true, Connor. The admin page on Twitter is just as bored as we are. They just can't even bother to tweet anything now. How come Bray doesn't join the streams? I think he watches the game with his dad or something, so he's just busy. But yeah, he comes on at like half time and full time, so that's good. But we are good at football, lads. We are really good at football. We are really good at football. You know what? It'll be so boring without football again, like it was over lockdown. But I'll see it as a positive because we don't have to watch this. You know, we don't have to watch this. I see that as positive. It will affect our mental health very, very much in a good way for once, not us being depressed. It will affect us in a good way. Love it. You know, I actually see it as a positive. I don't have to do these streams and share our depression with you all, even though they're fun. They're only fun because I get to talk to all of you. You know, that's literally it. And that's been the case now for ages. I only look forward to these streams just for the experience. I don't look forward to the games anymore. You know, that's just why I laugh when we concede goals because it's just funny. It's got to that level. It's just funny. All right, well, we'll get on Alfie.
Hey,
how you doing, mate? Welcome.
Good.
Yeah. What do you make of this exhilarating performance?
It's obviously not the greatest.
No.
I don't know why Graben isn't heading the ball there, though. Like, at least jump up to try.
Yeah.
He just stood flat-footed, not even attempting to get the ball.
That's just embarrassing. That in my
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it doesn't matter whether he's a striker or what. He should be clearing that. It's literally gone.
I'm just hoping we don't go into like a relegation battle from now because it's looking likely with the way we're playing.
I mean, I think, you know, we are in a relegation battle, aren't we? But
I think we'll be safe, but it's questionable.
I think we'll be safe, but we're not going to make it easy for ourselves because we never do that, do we?
No.
You know, we know what it's like to be in a relegation battle as well, like we were a few seasons ago. It's just so, you know, deflating when we were so good last season and now it's just the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's just...
I know. It's
just the same old, isn't it?
Yeah. We need to sort something out at the club and some players' contracts need to be ripped up soon because obviously, as the other kid was saying, so much money is going out of the club to players that aren't even playing football.
Exactly, yeah. Like, that's just criminal, isn't it? Some of the wages that they're on and they're not even playing for like years, some of them, literally. You know, Clough, Hefferlife, players like that.
The new players like Knockout and everything, he'll be thinking to not want to play with us. And I don't think he'll want to sign with us in the January transfer window because...
Why would he? Yeah. I don't know why he'd want to stay with us. Why would he want to stay in a championship relegation battle?
I think he'd rather put his feet up at Fulham then.
Yeah, may as well. At least he's at a Premier League club, you know? Another question, being as someone has been asking it, would you sell Graben?
It depends how much money he's for, really, because we know he's a good striker. He's obviously not on the rise at the moment. I think he needs to get back to match fit because I don't think he's 100% match fit at the moment.
No.
But then again, he is getting old a bit, so that will drop the money a lot. And I think he'd go for a good, like 5-6 million, not a lot because of his age. I'm sure Sabri will want him though.
Yeah, I mean he knows him, doesn't he? So I think that'll probably influence grabbing.
I think Yanu is near enough already gone. He's had talks in the transfer.
Yeah, I've not even mentioned that, but I think it's very strange that we are going to get rid of Ioane when we have, we're going to have Bong and Blackett as backup when Ioanu's much better than them as a backup left back. And he's only been with us for 4 months.
Yeah.
Just
like Gaitan Bong, we all know how bad he is.
Yeah. I mean, we joke about him, don't we? But
Blackett hasn't done much. He's played a couple of games and been terrible.
Yeah, he was dead wood at Reading. He's just come to us to be the same, really, hasn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for coming on, Alfie, mate. I appreciate it.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
Hopefully we can get on a good run for the
season. Hopefully. All right, mate. Apart from that, when last season at their ground, it's not gone well in general against Stoke since they've been out of the Premier League. So I'm not expecting much to change here at all. The worst part about this is Stoke at home is again at near the end of the season. That's pretty spooky, really, isn't it? I think it's like the third to last video. The third to last video game, more like. I need to check this. Wow. It's the second to last home game of the season. That's a bit spooky, isn't it? Insane. What content have I streamed? I haven't streamed or made a video in months. I mean, yeah, to be fair, but you still got a channel. That's the least you've got. I don't blame you, to be honest, being as FIFA's not that great, is it? To say the least. Are you doing a business for GCSE? Because you would be good. Talking to Luke. Yeah, you know your stuff, Luke. You got passion about Forest, which is great. I mean, it's probably also bad, really, isn't it? Because it's not the most positive experience. But we did not mention that game. Yeah, we don't. Apart from when I just did them, but we'll just ignore that. Yeah. Oh, great. 85 minutes. Not 85 minutes. No, that's not how long a half lasts. 40 minutes of watching Forest play a game, a football again. Okay, then. This is not good. This is not good at all. This is really not good. I'm rather worried. I'm quite concerned. Sheffield and Wickham are winning. Or Sheffield won. Wickham are winning. This is not good at all, lads. Derby, arguably worse than us for most of the season, won 4-0. They won 4-0 away from home against the team that we didn't even score one past. And before the game that we drew 0-0 with Birmingham, they also lost again 4-1 at home. This is not at all encouraging. I'm not going to lie. I really am not. The fact that we couldn't score any goals at home against a team that the other two of their last 3 games, they conceded 4 goals at home and scored 1. That's very concerning, not going to lie. And it's not even like they just lost to another team like with Borough that are up there. They lost to a team that are even worse than they are and even worse than us. And the motto, a cold Tuesday night in Stoke, is really, really living up to it. It's a Tuesday night and it's raining and it's cold. It really is very true. I'll take that off the screen because he wants to look at that. I'm not worried. I've gone through all the stages of grief already. I've reached the stage of acceptance. Yeah. Yeah. No, to be fair, I'm not. You know, it's not like I still think I think we'll stay up, but it's just really not great to have to look at that table and see us 21st. You know, when we were top 6 from Boxing Day last season to that game that we won't mention. That's, you know, it's pretty depressing, really, isn't it? And Tristan, Swansea fan, is it? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We had a shot there through. No, we didn't. We didn't. Why do I think we had a shot? No, Stoke had a shot. Joe Allen, nowhere near the goal. Do you like Notts County? Asked from Derby County, asking me that as well. Do I like Notts County? I don't really care about them, to be honest. The team that your account's named after is the one that I don't like. It's the same with Leicester. I don't care about Leicester. You know, Leicester fans think that Forest hate them, but we couldn't care less, really. It's the D team that we don't like. Well, on a positive, 22 people watching. Thank you very much for that, everyone. That's the only thing that really cheers me up, seeing that people enjoy the streams. 36 likes. If you've not liked the stream, then please do hit the like button, lads. Appreciate it a lot, as always. And subscribe, you know. We want to try and go for 2,000 as soon as possible, whenever that will be. Let's just try and get there as soon as we can, lads. I'd appreciate it a lot. I just like to thank you very much, OSS Football. Thank you, mate. Jano, continuing his quite worrying obsession with Katong Bong. I enjoyed the stream. I think I'll be the first Forest player to subscribe. Scott McKenna is going to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Can you believe it? An actual Forest footballer. Mate, appreciate it. You can celebrate with some Iron Brew together later on if you want. You could be a Schalke fan. Yeah, I mean they're absolutely abysmal, aren't they? I mean we could be Wickham. We could be Sheffield Wednesday. They've been even worse than we have, but it still isn't exactly good, is it? That's my point. That's in fact, haven't Schalke only got 4 points, and they used to be like one of the top 5 teams in Germany. Jesus. Wow. Okay. Don't normally talk about German football, but yeah, we could be Schalke. We could be Schalke. They're literally rock bottom of the Bundesliga. Wow. Okay. I didn't even know that they were that bad. Jesus. So it could be worse, but it isn't exactly good either, is it? So, you know. Where's our season going? That's the main question. Nowhere, really. Just crap, really. How are Schalke bottom? They sold all their star players. Basically, yeah. A lot of top players have left Schalke over the years. Sane, Goretzka, of course. Who else left Schalke? They've lost quite a few of their key players. I know that. Yeah, what isn't Wood streaming? He says he was going to. He said he was going to. Who you think is going up? I actually think your team's got a very good chance, to be fair, mate. I think Norwich are doing better than I thought they would. I thought they would just be like a playoff team, but I think Norwich and Swansea, honestly, I think right now they will. I still will be surprised if Bournemouth don't go up, but I also rate Brentford's chances. I have a feeling Watford might mess it up. I think you lot have got. I think Swansea, no, Stoke have got a good chance as well. Reading, I didn't expect them to be up here. Barnsley, I don't think Barnsley would go up, but it's incredible what they're doing, to be fair, up in 8th place. But honestly, I think right now, if you had to make me pick, I'd pick the top 3. It's an easy thing to do, but I think Bournemouth, I'll be surprised if they don't go up, really. Yeah, and Huntelaar as well, another one that have lost at Schalke. Right, cycling GK, yeah. Okay, fair play. So as Christie had a shot from the edge of the box. Not even too bad, to be honest. No, I did a random 4-hour live stream with Woods the other day on his channel. He's another one of my longest serving subscribers, and he was going to do a watch along, but he's not. Don't understand that, but we are very, very good at football, lads. I reckon this game will be 1-1. Be surprised, to be honest, mate. We scored the least goals or second worst goal record away from home this season. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. A shot and he didn't make a complete hash of it. Progress? I mean, that's what we see as progress these days. Yeah, Bayern are insane. I still think Forest could beat Bayern, though. I think they could. Maybe on FIFA on beginner mode, but that's about it. This has vibes about that Reading stream that I did. Reading, I was just mucking about. I was just that bored of Forest. By the way, Derby County FC, why are you called that? I don't swear on this channel. I don't want you to swear. Your name is that, okay? Book your ideas up, mate, if you want to be on this channel. I'm just saying. You can call yourself that if you really want to, but I just think there's something wrong with it. Cardiff get battered everywhere they go. Yeah. I mean, you're a Swansea fan, of course, so. We're so good at football. You can literally see the rain coming down. That's actually pretty mad. Actually can't even... It's impairing visibility a little bit as well. Pretty mad, that. If Bayern had a starting 11 of Figs and crippled Labradors, maybe would stand the chance. Yeah, probably. That's saying something, isn't it? Forest having a chance of winning a game. Cool then. Amazing. I actually enjoy the game more this way because I can't see what's going on, Kind of good that I don't have to watch the games much, I just listen to them because I don't have to watch Forest. With 3 points off the bottom of the league. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Remember the reverse of this fixture last season away from home? We won and we went top of the league. That feels absolutely years ago, not even just over a year ago. In a year, we've gone from top of the league for 24 hours, regardless, we're top of the league, doesn't matter, to a relegation scrap. Fantastic. Do we stand any chance of actually looking up the table like we were last season? No. Negative, but realistic. Oh. What the hell does... Okay, I just looked... Someone just ran into the advertising board. A Stoke player just ran into the advertising board. Okay, right. What does that? What wasn't to watching that? Someone just ran into the advertising board and Wall and Sam were just talking to him, but I always that must have hurt. That must have hurt. He was running with Wall and he slipped over because obviously it's raining. He slipped over and went straight into the advertising board. Yeah, to be fair, Con, I don't even know why I do these streams anymore. I just do them just because, like I said earlier, I only enjoy it because of the experience. I don't enjoy the actual game anymore. Owly, he knows how to focus my camera now. You see, that's how I get my camera in focus. I just put Owly in front of the shot. He's useful for many things. Norwich 1-0 against QPR. Well, that's one good thing for us in ways, I suppose, but not for you because you're a QPR fan. I would say, good luck, but I hope you don't because you're one of our relegation candidates. You enjoy suffering, obviously. Yeah, I must do quite clearly. Well, this is quality. What did you get for Christmas? Pretty much football-related stuff, unsurprisingly, and chocolate and clothes, like most people do. So that's about it. What, we scored a goal? Don't wind me up. No way. This is banter, surely. No way. People actually, this is either a massive bait or we've actually scored. Lolly's on, corner Forest. Come on. We score a goal. Oh, cleared away. Don't be baiting me. Do not be baiting me. Am I actually this far behind? Good cross. Who's that? Own goal! Oh my God, we scored a goal away from home. What's going on here then? We scored a goal. That's the shot. Wow. Okay then, well, how long's this going to last? But okay. So both of the goals have been own goals. That's a rarity. It was a cross from Knocker. And it... Okay. Well, it was heading towards Wall, but it actually went off someone. It went off someone. A Stoke player, believe it or not. Is it on Sky? Yes. But we scored a goal. We scored a goal. It's such a rare occasion. Okay, a bit weird, David. Yeah, I need to edit the score. 5th away goal in the league this season. Wow. And we had one of the best away records last season. Bloody hell. Stoke felt sorry for us. Quite clearly, yeah. Quite clearly. Wow. Okay, I just have to mentally get over this. I'm not used to us scoring goals. I'm used to us conceding. I can hardly see what's going on. It's raining that much. It's just fog and rain all at the same time. Calm down. I know it's a rare occasion, David, but we scored a goal. Nottingham Forest FC can still score goals. We've scored. If we get a draw here away, that's actually very good. But we need to win games because we're still... Where are we? We're still only 3 points above the relegation zone. We don't want to be there, do we? We don't. If we've got a win against Birmingham and Rotherham, who are 23rd, that would have been... Where would we be? We'd be 17th if we'd beaten Rotherham, where we had absolute loads of chances. And if you'd beaten Birmingham, who have just lost 4-0 to Derby and also 4-1 to Borough before that, that's not it's not very encouraging, is it really? But still, we're drawing as it stands anyway with Stoke. Oh, calm down, David. I'm just not used to this. This doesn't feel real. Could it be a Christmas miracle? It's not technically Christmas anymore, but it's still the Christmas period. It could be a Christmas miracle. Maybe. Come on, lads. Go out. Get revenge. Get revenge. If I was the players that were in that game last season, I want to go out and absolutely destroy this lot. Get revenge on them. Lolly, Yates, Wall, Samba, all them lot. I want to go all out. The players that were there last season and prove a point to this lot, you know, even though they know that we're terrible. Prove to them that we're actually half decent, at least at times, you know? I actually am struggling to see what's going on now. It is that thick, this rain and fog. I can't actually see. This is the thing. We're wearing grey. For those of you who aren't aware, we're wearing this kit. We're wearing this kit. Grey with orange. Grey. And it's windy and foggy and rainy. It really is the definition of a cold Tuesday night in Stoke. Cold, wind, fog, got the lot, and it snowed in the morning. That meme is really, really beyond true right now. And yet the Forest players are wearing this. Why aren't we in our blue kit? They could actually see each other. Okay, just caught my scarf. Great. Well, that's a bit funny, isn't it? Okay, right. I genuinely am struggling to see the players. Like, if I'm struggling, then how the hell can they see each other? That's actually pretty mental. Yeah, it snowed where I am as well, actually. So, you know, possibly. We might have to get the orange ball out soon. If there's any orange balls. You're forgetting, Rads. Only 2 players on the pitch who care about Forest aren't very good. What? I mean, if you're saying Wall has to be. Wall and Yates, players like that. You're saying Wall's not very good. I don't think you're right, to be honest. You can say that about Yates, I suppose, but what the Forest need in the transfer window? An attacking midfielder, without a shadow of a doubt. Maybe even a striker. I don't know. I mean, our top scorer is on the bench most of the time. And a right back, honestly, because I don't rate Cyrus Christie. I'll tell you what, no, if you're not watching the game, I've got to show you just how foggy this is. I find it actually quite amazing. Yeah. How ironic, you scored from an own goal. Yeah. We scored a goal, but it still wasn't one of our players that scored it. Yeah. If you're not watching the game, then this is what I'm seeing. Yeah, my phone screen is broken, but this is what we're seeing. It's just fog. Fog. Oh, it focused itself. Okay. It is getting increasingly worse. Generally, it's just the screen is so white right now. It's just, why are the players in that grey kit? This is where that grey kit is really poor. We shouldn't be in that grey kit. We should be in our blue one because you can actually see each other or help to see each other. It can't be much easier for Stoke because, like, you know, they've got white, and that's going to blend in with the fog, really, isn't it? And it's good to actually watch the game, even though it is Forest playing, but, you know, at least it actually makes the stream a little bit more entertaining, I suppose, really, doesn't it? Instead of just guessing what happened. I got the new Forest kit for Christmas. You're called Derby County FC. Fair play. Yeah, fair play, man. Thing is, though, like, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, oh, is it going to be a goal? You'll all know by the time it's a goal. You just say in the comment section. I'm not joking, George. We scored a goal, but it was an own goal. It was an own goal. Both goals in this game have been own goals. Even the Forest admin are joking about it. If anyone can see what's happening on the far side of the pitch, please let us know. We presume that Ribeiro's still out there. Yeah. It's the fact that we scored a goal, but it was an own goal. That's so ironic of Forest. When's my next video? I have a Thursday or Friday, mate. Most likely, anyway. I'm potentially going to be doing even though it's one of the most depressing videos I could possibly do, doing a review of the year for Forest, looking back on how the bloody hell everything's just gone completely wrong, basically. Might be quite a lengthy video. But yeah, it wasn't at all depressing to record. Rads, Bray or LJP, can you ban Derby County from the comment section? Where is Bray? He's not even made an appearance once yet. God, part-timer. And he deducted me a point. He had the audacity to deduct me a point in the quiz that we did the other day because I called him a part-time mod. You literally are, mate. You're a part-timer. Think about it. My mods, I've got Woods, Bray, Luke, Charlie, and let's say Dom. Yeah. Only 2 of them are actually here all the time. Charlie and Luke. That's it. Woods is here occasionally. Dom's hardly here. Bray's here occasionally. All part-timers, lads. It's a free kick to Forest. I think I'll know if it's a goal because you would have told me by now, but I generally don't have a clue who that is. Amiobi goes for it. I'm struggling to see what's going on. I tell you, if it wasn't for the orange trim on our kit, I generally think the players could not even see each other at all. After Barnsley, I had a second temptation to leave Forest behind. Then I felt ashamed, so I got the badge tattooed on my chest. Not even wanted plastic or leave. I'm stuck here forever. Yeah, red for life, unfortunately, for our mental health. 25 people watching. That's very good, lads. Thank you. Graben going off. Been absolutely shocking. Not the Lewis Graben of last season at all. So, scores as it stands. Preston, our opponents next, are winning 2-0 against Coventry at home. Luton are beating Bristol City 2-1 in the 89th minute. That is. Norwich are drawing with QPR. Okay, that's not great for us, really, because we needed Norwich to win that. Huddersfield are with Blackburn 1-1. Rotherham are losing 2-1 at home to Barnsley. That's the only thing that's really gone in our favour today so far. And Wickham are beating Cardiff 2-0. Well, that's ridiculous, really, isn't it? Cardiff. Are you serious? Cardiff have been poor this season as well as we have after being the promotion team last year. That's not good. Wednesday and Wickham both won. Derby won as well, 4-0 against a team that we couldn't even put 1 goal past. So 3 of our rivals all won. We're drawing with a good team, to be fair, but we really need to get 3 points there. And Taylor is coming on, thankfully. Or he is on. Okay, Well, this is very, very rare. When do you? Okay, right. I was literally about to say. I thought they changed the camera angle for the game because it's that foggy, but no, because they showed you going down on a vertical way instead of landscape. But okay, turns out I haven't. To be fair, we can't really have a go at the players right now for misplacing passes because they can't even see what they're doing properly. How did Laurie just ping the ball to the other side of the pitch? How did he see Ribera? That's actually pretty... Okay, that's well done, Sky, for that. Whenever it's on the left-hand side of the pitch, they're showing us a vertical view of the pitch. This is what it's come to. Whenever it's on the far left-hand side, they're showing us a different angle. That's how foggy it is. Sorry for being inactive, playing FIFA with a mate. At least this is entertaining. Yeah, even FIFA's more entertaining than Forest. If we get a draw away at Stoke, I'm actually pretty pleased with that. But like I keep saying, we need to be winning this. Oh, God. So the Championship then. As it stands, 3 points above relegation, which is great. And oh my God. Okay. Oh, is that 4 points off the bottom? Our goal this season was to get promoted, and we are currently... What is that? I'm struggling to even work it out. A lot of points away from where we actually want to be. Didn't even see what was going on there, but it was a good chance for Forest for once. Now Taylor on the right-hand side swings it in, and Lolly didn't quite get there. I think it's also down to the fact that he can't see what he's doing. But also the Stoke defender just went straight into him. Yeah, we don't want to be in League One, do we? We do not want to be in League One. That's the only positive. We could actually maybe win a game consistently if we are in League One. We could actually maybe do well. And it's got to the point now where Chris Hughton and his coaching staff are wearing high visors because they can't just make them stand out. Samba's the only one that anyone can see properly, all in yellow. There's 17 people watching. Thank you very much for that, everyone. And 44 likes as well. That's fantastic. Thank you very much, everyone. And we've also just gone over 1.3, got to 1.31 thousand subscribers too, which is fantastic. Really still doesn't feel real in ways that I've got that many. And I know that to a lot of people, having 1,000 subscribers is a drop in the ocean. But for a channel like me, in about a year to have that many is insane. So, cheers for that, lads. Sorry to be a little bit emotional, but, Who scored? Both own goals. But it kind of sums up Forest, really, because neither of us can score goals, apparently, because Stoke haven't really scored many recently either. It's gone down as a Jordan Thompson goal, actually, for Stoke, but it said it was a Breeze Sambaron goal on Sky. But James Chester scored an own goal for us. So we've got Lolly and Taylor on. I'll honestly give Martin a chance, to be honest, but mind you know we just bought on Lolly, so why would he wouldn't take off knockout, would you? See, right now we could do within a attacking midfielder to help us get a goal, you know, but we don't have any attacking players on the bench apart from Guerrero, who's horrendous, and we've bought on the other two. So yeah, well, Myson as well, but he's not an attacking midfielder. Yeah, Tristan. Yeah. You know, the context, I did YouTube properly in like last summer, basically, when I started to properly try and do it. And by Christmas, I had like 230 subscribers. So I did pretty well. I did a career mode with Forest. That's pretty much all I did for the first part of it. FIFA's not quite as big on my channel now, but I still think I do. I'm doing another career with Forest as well, where we like to bottle promotion in that too. So, you know, familiar. Anyway, what is it? It is a free kick to Stoke. Swung in. I generally cannot see the ball, but Samba punches it away. But yeah, as for my channel, it's done pretty insane because we hit 1,000 in September, which was my goal really at the start of the year, and we hit it with basically 4 months left of it, which is insane, really. And we gained another 300 plus as well, which is mad. But yeah, last Christmas I was buzzing because I hit 300. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, all little landmarks, you'll get there every time, you know. You know, you just keep working away. Yeah, that's kind of cleared up a little bit, as the commentators said as well. Rad's the bottle of promotion. It's just in Forest DNA, you know. Even on FIFA, I can't get promoted. So I'm not exactly doing anything unreal right now, am I? In this second season. How can the commentators see what's going on? It's a good ball into the box of Stoke, but Samba gets it. Oh, brilliant, Tristan! Congratulations! I didn't even know you were talking about yourself when you said seeing 1K, but yeah. Well, in fact, you know what? You know what? Because I'm a very, very caring person and thoughtful person. I'll check out your channel when I can actually. Okay, it doesn't give me a link to your channel, but you know. Everyone go and subscribe to Tristan. Comment section. Yeah, you know what, Tristan? You've got another subscriber. You've got another subscriber. Oh my God. Wow. How, Cafu, you should have scored that, mate. I need to see this again. That was a good ball, Cafu. He literally just had to square the keeper, man. Why didn't he go round the keeper? He shot right at... He had nowhere else in front of him. He shot right at the goalkeeper. Why didn't he shoot round him? Cafu, you got to be scoring that. And that's why he's not an attacking midfielder. He's a defensive midfielder. And yeah, Tristan. A link to his channel. Yeah, go and subscribe to Tristan, everyone. We've picked up in this second half, haven't we? I mean, this is 4 games unbeaten. You know, that's That's equal of how long we've gone unbeaten this season. 4 games unbeaten is pretty good, but we've drawn 3 of them. So it kind of defeats, it's not quite as good. I do this to try and get my camera in focus. But it still isn't in focus, great. But still, we're 4 games unbeaten, but we've drawn 3. Okay, the power of Owly can get us this camera back in focus. Come on, Owly. Okay. You don't want to work this time, Owly. I don't even know why my camera goes out of focus. It does this sometimes. It will fix itself, lads. Very, very average. Yeah. It is Nottingham Forest. Thanks, Rads. It really means a lot to me. No problem, man. At all. Oh, had to score that, Catherine. Had to score that. Right. Owly, focus the camera. You don't. I had faith in you. I believed in you, and this is how you're repaying me. Embarrassing, Owly. Can't believe it. I know Sheffield Wednesday won. You're excited, but do your job. Still hasn't done it. Disgraceful. I wouldn't think it would be a miracle to stay up because I just don't think it will be. But we shouldn't even be thinking, oh yeah, we have to be trying to stay up, because that was not our goal at the start of the season, was it? But even right now, I still think we should be staying up. I mean, it's not 4-1 again, is it? So, 'Go on. Knock up. Edge of the box, went for goal. Still knock up. We've got a lot of the ball right now. But again, we're doing very little with it. It's just the issue with Forest. We can create loads of chances. Right, you're going to focus, aren't you, this time? You're going to focus. Ah, my camera doesn't want to focus. Amazing. 4 added minutes. Love to see it. 26 people watching. 29 people watching. Well, thank you very much. That's actually pretty mad. Thank you, lads. Oh, I don't know how to feel about this. A draw with Stoke ain't bad, but we have to be winning. If we really want to try and finish in a respectable position, then we just have to, really, don't we? Knockout into the box again. Went to literally no one. Yates, crap. Just fired it literally nowhere near the goal. It's not been bad, but I'm not sure. Knockout's got man of the match. Honestly, I would keep him just for the rest of the season. But again, like who was it? Alfie, I think you said. Why would he want to stay? Why would he want to stay with us? Four games unbeaten's good, but 3 of them are draws, and that kind of makes it feel bad because, yeah, okay, we need to go on an unbeaten run, but it's not quite the unbeaten run that we want to go on, is it? We won drawing with Millwall, I think, is pretty fair. Beating Sheffield Wednesday, we had to do that, even though they've actually managed to pick up recently. And they just sacked their manager, which is, great, isn't it? That makes sense. Drawing with Birmingham was very poor. We should have eased past them. They've just lost 4-0 at home. And the game before that, they conceded 4-2. Good chance of Oaks there, straight at Samba. A point's better than nothing, but I don't know, man. Hi, how are you doing? We are a point away. We got a point away to Norwich, 1-1. We missed an absolute sitter in the 94th minute. Should definitely have won. Yeah, Edward's a QPR fan, but poor man, just blast that over the bar. Who was that? Knockout. Yeah, I mean, I'm pleased that you didn't win, but you got a point away. Fair play. Woods, how you doing, mate? How you doing? You didn't do a stream. You said you were going to do a stream, mate. I was actually did a 4-hour live stream with Woods the other day, and it actually carried on after as well for a few more hours, so it was pretty long. But yeah, go and subscribe to Woods' channels. Top guy. Been subscribed to my channel, probably one of the longest people to have been subscribed to my channel. So go and repay him. But you know what? I'll link his channel in the description like I did with Tristan. Oh, it's pretty much over, isn't it? Is it full time? Yeah, probably. I'll take a draw, man. But like I keep repeating, we just got to be getting 3 points. 1 point in our situation. Again, it's better than nothing, but we have to be getting more, don't we? Right. If this camera's going to focus, I swear to God. Owly, you were doing your job earlier. Owly. Don't know why my camera doesn't focus, man. Hate to see it. Let's just try it. So just I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about that. So we're still 21st. We could have gone up to 20th, which is great, isn't it? But what really did not help the fact that we only drew this is that Sheffield and Wickham both won, and so did Derby, just to make it even harder for us and even more precarious. A draw away to a team like Stoke, you probably take under any other circumstance, but I think we have to be winning in our situation. And thank you very much, Matt. No worries. I will invite people on to the stream as always to give their fascinating thoughts about the game. We improved in the second half, but just could have been better, really, couldn't it? That's the thing. Hey, Woods.
Yes.
How you doing, mate?
Didn't take long, did it? The mentioning of last season's game at all.
Seconds. I literally counted 10 seconds. I'm just going to try and get my camera in focus, but you wouldn't believe it, would you? Oh, yes, you would.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, unfortunately, my stream didn't go to plan as something popped up, but I would have streamed. Apparently, you couldn't even see half the game, so I'm kind of happy that I didn't.
No, you couldn't. It's just
So,
beyond foggy, really. Really, really foggy.
I mean, to get a point at the end of 2020.
Yeah.
I think from what's been said, we should have won, but I'm happy with a point. Obviously, I would have loved to have beat them because then we can always stop going on about 4-1. Ooh.
Yeah. It's just Charlie literally just said there, we just need creativity, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Quite seriously. And that's what we were lacking.
We lacked a lot of creativity past couple seasons, I'd say. I think last season, most of it came from Lolly. And like Amiobi, Lolly, and Silver, they all participated. I mean, like the season before that, we had a bit of Carvalho, but he rarely played. So there's not much really you can do about it until you find one of them players that can get that creative spark and stay in the team for 3 seasons, 2 seasons.
Yep. It's just, with 4 games unbeaten, which is good, but yeah, go on, mate.
Said that Jack Byrne is going to that APOEL team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've heard about
that. So, I mean, I'm not surprised, to be honest. Like, at the moment, I doubt we'd be able to bring any top class players in for the championship.
I mean, why would they want to come to us? That's the thing, isn't it?
I think if Scott McKenna knew what he was getting into, I think he would have stayed at.
Without that. Yeah.
I mean, he's wanted to move away, but I don't think he wanted to move away from being Scottish top division to almost getting relegated to the 3rd division of English football.
I think he'd rather be 3rd in the Scottish. They're literally 3rd, like Aberdeen normally are. Just this is depressing, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're complaining in ways really about drawing with Stoke, but in our situation, every game we have to be trying to win now, and we're not.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what happened with that goal. I think Graban decided to duck, from what I've seen in the video.
The complete opposite of what he should have done, basically. He should have been trying to clear it.
Even if Samba shouted keeper, if you're in the front post, you're not expected to duck. Really, think about it.
No, it literally, if he just moved his head to one side, it would have been cleared. It's such a poor goal to concede.
And I don't even think Samba shouted keepers. So yeah, it's 90% on Graban, really. He just needs to clear it out of the front post. He didn't do that, and we conceded because of it.
Yeah, a few people have been asking, would you get rid of Graban?
Now that is a tough question because he is a proven goal scorer in this league. Last season, for example, we've been missing a striker who can bang in 20 goals a season. But I'd rather him concentrate on scoring goals than being the captain of the team at the moment.
Yeah. Why is, especially when he's making a mistake like that, he's not a defender, but still, like, you don't need to be a defender to know that you should be clearing that ball away. Like, it's just why is someone like him being captain when Wall was captain?
Yeah.
Wall's perfect.
I would much rather have Worrell as captain at the moment because then he can control the back line.
Defender,
And
yeah.
Graban can control what he needs to do instead of having to concentrate on what Lolly's doing, on what Cafu's doing, Worrell's doing, Yates. Like I'd much rather him concentrate on scoring the goals that we need than concentrate on what other players are doing.
Yeah, it's just I've never been a fan of a striker being captain of any club really, but he just Wall. I don't understand why Wall was dropped as captain.
I mean, he was captain all last season, and it's very hard to say what would have happened if he kept captain. But you look at the games he was captain this season, we've either won or drew him, from what I've seen.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we've got Preston next, haven't we? They're 11th. They're not doing that well. Well, they're doing pretty Preston, really, aren't they? And then, go on, mate.
Some Stoke fans were saying, "Oh yeah, it'll be an easy win for us today because they was playing their two strikers." I was like, "Don't say that because it's Forest. We choose the hard way rather than the easy way."
Yeah, literally, that's it. It's just I don't know what to say anymore. It's just like, what are your thoughts about going into Preston and then Cardiff in the cup? I'll just play a load of reserves against Cardiff. I would.
I don't want to risk any first team injuries anymore. Like this season, the fans not being there has impacted us. The fact that we've had McKenna injured, we've had Graban injured, we've had Luke Freeman injured. I mean,
that's not helped us at all. But
it's the stuff that happens nowadays, especially with the fact that we was on that massive break.
I don't think COVID's helped the situation at all, really, either. There's lots of things that have gone against us, but we can use that as an excuse. But I still don't think there's an excuse that we've underperformed this much.
Yeah. I mean, you've just got to keep going through it. If you're in the bad times, you just got to try and make it the best you can. And unfortunately, we aren't finding that at the moment. And I think if we keep going on the way that we are, it won't end up as a good season. I mean, it was never going to be a good season from the start, but we were going to be in a relegation scrap. I think
100%. Yeah.
After getting rid of Cash, I think like you had hope that it was going to be all right, and then seeing in Cyrus Christie, it's like, oh, he's been promoted with Fulham multiple times, so you'd hope that he'd be good, as well as Knockout. I mean, Knockout didn't do too bad. Apparently, his first few minutes wasn't the best, but then he started to pick up a bit.
Yeah, he got man of the match today, so it's just not good enough, really. Overall, is it? That's as simple as that.
I mean, I was looking at like just going on to what Tristan said there about Ben Arthur to Forest.
Imagine the scenes. No way, man.
I'd love to see him here because he's very skillful, very creative, but I don't think he'd want to drop what he's got now to come play in England again.
But where is he now? Where's
I think he's in Spain from the last time I saw it.
Ex-Newcastle,
I can check
PSG,
now.
wasn't he? Is he PSG?
Yeah, I think.
He's been to a lot of clubs.
Zirkzee on loan would be an insane deal.
Yeah, absolutely. I doubt it though, highly.
He's playing for Bordeaux at the moment.
Oh, right, okay. I'd have thought he was in France, but yeah. Well, I've got 3 other people waiting, mate. But thank you very much for coming onwards. Just depressing as always, but
Yeah,
we're talking about
but
Forest. So.
you just gotta hope that there's a better outcome in the future.
Yeah. All right,
Right.
mate. Well, cheers as
See ya.
always. Legend, mate. Thank you. All right, I'll get I've got Luke and Bray, but I'll get Alfie on next. All right, mate.
Yeah.
So what do you make of that?
We obviously managed to get the point, but it wasn't good enough.
Pretty straight. Yeah, that's it really.
I think Cafu should have took his one-on-one chance, and Knockout was a bit selfish when he didn't pass it across goal to Lyle Taylor, because Lyle Taylor's going to finish out any day.
Absolutely. That chance for Cafu was massive. Towards in the second half, we had loads of the ball, a lot of chances, but we just didn't take them, which has been our issue.
Yeah, we get spelled for it and punished.
Yeah,
we're losing the ball too easily in the middle, to be honest.
Yeah,
it was awfully foggy though.
I don't think that helped really at all. So you can, that can be a bit of an excuse, I suppose, but I just don't. I mean, draw away at Stoke and they're in 7th. I think that's pretty good, but we all know we need to be getting as many points as possible now.
Yeah, we're just not using the players as good as we can do. Like, the players can play way more better, but it's just not going that way.
Much better. Yeah, much better. So I've got Preston next. What are you thinking about that one?
I mean, Preston are a bit of a ropey team for us. We never seem to beat them that much.
Yeah, there's a few teams like that, aren't they? Like Reading and Birmingham as well.
Included Stoke, actually. They usually have good goals.
Yeah, apart from that, when we played them last season at home.
Yeah, 3-0.
Brilliant game. Yeah, Preston away. We think we've drawn the last 2 times there, and not even beating them at home for. I can't remember the last time we beat Preston, so it says a lot, really.
Yeah.
I went to a Preston game once as well, and we lost 3-0 at home. So
yeah, it's not that far away from Nottingham, so it's a nice little trip.
Yeah, it's never easy for us, and I don't expect it to be either on Saturday. And they're 11th too, so it's not really in our favour at all. But no game really is this season.
Yeah,
unfortunately. Yeah. Anything else you want to say, mate, or is that about it?
There's not much more to say to that, really. So
yeah,
I'll keep other people waiting. And
yeah, mate. Well, as always, thank you very much for coming on. Appreciate that, Alfie. All right, thank you, mate. All right, we've got Gary himself, and go on, mate.
Right, just before we get into this, I have a little. It's not really a stat, but it's about some of our player wages. So here in front of me, I've got Figueiredo, Michael Heffler, Tyler Blackett, Gaetan Bong, Cyrus Christie, Carl Jenkinson, Jack Colbeck, Fode Basharui, Zach Clough, and Miguel Guerrero. So all of them a week combined, earning £157,000 a week. That could fund a transfer budget for some League Two clubs. And non-league clubs. And a month, they're earning £628,000 a week. A month, even. And I want to tell you a year. I believe it's £7,536,000 a year. That's enough to get you 1, maybe 2 good championship standard players.
Wow.
And the Graben.
Shall I add Bray being as he's here? But,
Yeah, sure.
yeah. Go on, mate. You continue.
What's that? What's that picture?
I don't know.
So,
No,
Graben, in the first half, ball comes towards, ducks
You
under it.
got a
This is
demonstration,
football.
everything now.
This is football. This is not dodgeball. And Bree Samba, I love the man to bits, but he needs to command the defence a lot better.
Move, you stupid.
Yeah, like that. Like he's not. When the cross comes in, he needs to be shouting keepers, and getting it. Not allowing Lewis Graben to be part of the Nottingham Forest dodgeball team and duck onto the ball.
He's even more scared of that ball then than Rafa Mir was scared of scoring goals.
Yeah, exactly. It's absolutely shocking, man. I've gone into the player wages. They're earning £2 a week.
Yeah, I was just there then.
Bloody hell.
It's absolutely shocking. You could get probably one top quality championship player and two decent championship players with what those players are earning a week. And a lot
How
of
much
them
did you
are
say it was again?
All of those players I listed earlier, yeah, what they are earning a year, we could buy one really good championship player or two half decent championship players.
Heard none of that. I'm lagging too much. Sorry.
Let me get that.
I'm just gonna say that you said it was something like 600,000 a week.
So,
Paperwork and everything.
Tobias Figueiredo, Michael Heffler, Tyler Blackett, Gaetan Bong, Cyrus.
Yeah, we've been through this before. Just tell me the numbers.
So a week they're all earning a combined £157,000 a week. Yeah.
Now again in English.
So
Please.
altogether, those players are listed. Yeah. They are earning £157,000.
Okay, thank you. I understand now.
Okay, and a month they are earning combined £628,000. Yeah.
They're earning that much a year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bloody hell, man.
So that is more than enough to get, like, let's see, who's a good championship player? That's what, like 2/3 of Matty Cash's transfer fee.
Yeah, pretty much.
And those absolutely dead players. Can we just like, I don't know if people agree with me. This is an unpopular opinion, but Tyler Blackett is worse than Gaetan Bong.
I'd agree with that, to be honest.
The only thing that I think is good about Tyler Blackett is that he can play all the way along the back four. That's the only positive.
But when he doesn't play and he doesn't actually play, it's just the fact that he can be in that position. It doesn't mean he does it well.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
He's not very good at it. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, so at least he cost nothing. That's the only bonus about him. He didn't cost anything.
It was such a crap signing. He was Deadwood at Reading. He's just come to us to be Deadwood.
He's part of him being in the back line against Swansea on the final day. He made like 3 mistakes. I've looked back at that, and he made like 3 of the mistakes that gifted Swansea goals. So
thanks, Tyler.
without that man, we would have been in the playoffs.
So he ended up coming to us just to warm our reserves.
He was just like, "Oh, hi."
I was the one that threw away promotion for you. I helped out, and you got in the playoff spot.
I helped you. All you had to do is not concede 5 times against Swansea. That was you had one job and you failed it 4 times.
Yeah, he's earning £8,500 a week, Tyler Blackett.
How? He don't even play. He don't even get on the bench. Does he get on the bench? I don't know. Because Bong's on the bench. Is he on the bench? I don't know. Is Bong on the bench?
Bong was on the bench.
Do you know that Bong's always on the bench, not him? I don't want to. I don't. Hey, most people who know me and who have heard me talk about him will know that I do not rate Tyler Blackett at all. I think he is absolutely rubbish.
No, is it just me, or would have you taken this result on the final day?
Wait a minute, Charlie, just a second. What? Let's go back up there. What about me? Which one's come up with more video ideas? Just think about that.
Oh. I think I know what you mean. This.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, keep that on the screen,
That.
David. Keep that on the screen.
Yeah. Just another example of Charlie being wrong. You don't need any more.
And he rigged my quiz
already
as well.
done enough.
You rigged my quiz.
I'm right here.
Yeah, you're the entire reason that David lost that quiz. Because we did like the vote thing. I said that I'm surprised that nobody saw it coming that it would be a trick thing about who loses the point. Because I thought that you would have done that, but then you spammed his name in chat. That's just a bit rude.
And deleted leaks. Leaks? Not leaks.
Yeah, delete leak. You leak now.
Vote. Luke vote.
Leak.
Yeah.
That's a new nickname now. It's a new nickname.
Leak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leaks.
No, Forest leaky defense.
Leaky.
Yeah.
Leaky.
No, but just the amount of time it was so defensively, like what it was me, you and Jenno, David, on Saturday, we were just watching some highlights, yeah. And we were watching, you can tell the difference from this season's highlights to last season's highlights.
Well, yeah, the kits are different.
Yeah, but there's another difference.
Yeah.
Like, when they're attacking
The manager,
our
a little French
defenders
bloke
just
jumping
like
about on the sideline.
No, Matty Cash running down the wing.
Our defenders, were just
on
doing
number
like
11 isn't
Michael
6'5".
Jackson, just really moonwalking backwards off the ball. It's ridiculous. And you've got me. It's just attack and put a challenge in.
You just
I'm moonwalking back off the ball.
They weren't though. They're just doing a Michael Jackson, just moonwalking off the ball. It's just come on.
You've started it again.
What a foot! Put a foot in.
Michael Jackson moonwalk.
It's basic defensive know-how. Like I could do it. David, you could do it. Bray, you could do it. Put a foot in. Stick your leg out and you get the ball.
I can do it. Easy.
All our centre backs defend like Gerard
There's a ball
Piqué.
coming in. Oh, I'll just move away from it.
Exactly.
Instead of doing this.
Is the first addition to the Nottingham Forest dodgeball team. I think he'll be really good at that. And I asked you, David, if you would sell or keep Graben. I said this and I stick by my point. Keep him to the end of the season. See how he does. If he's terrible, sell him.
Retire him. He's 34.
Make Gartangbon captain and put him up front. In my opinion.
I don't agree with strikers as captains.
Yes.
That was just bloody hell, man. Okay.
We defend like Gerard Piqué if Gerard Piqué didn't have legs.
I don't agree with Harry Kane being captain.
I prefer defenders being captains because they
Kane was
can
England
see up all the
captain.
pitch.
It worked well, but not Lewis Graham.
But I still don't like. He's not a bad captain, but even when he's at Spurs, Hugo Lloris is captain.
Yeah. If he can't be captain of his club, then why can he be captain of his thingy? His national team.
No, he doesn't.
And what's it? I prefer defenders being captain because they can like see all up the pitch. Like goalkeeper is the best, but then it just get worse the further you go forward because
I wouldn't give Sandberg the captain's armband though. It doesn't seem to command.
No, I give Worrell. Worrell, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
He was the
well, I
first
did it well.
person to point out the fact that Graben was being an absolute idiot after he ducked
You
away
can
from that.
just tell. He's clearly saying, "Oh, what are you doing?" PG friendly channel.
What are you on, lad?
I just realised we've got Millwall again in not our next fixture in the league, but after that we've got
I know.
Millwall again.
I noticed that, and I'm like, my brain just went,
Millwall.
"What's going on?"
And we've got like Coventry,
Just use the same thumbnail you used.
Barnsley again.
David,
Well, you
just
see,
use the same thumbnail that you used.
the thing
a
that
couple
happens
weeks
with this,
ago.
we play every team twice, and so when we play one of them and we get to the end of the fixture, then we're going to play one of them again. So we're going to play all of them again. And so
No,
it so
bro,
happens
that's
that we
not
play
true.
one of them sooner than the other.
Really? I never knew this.
Mm,
I thought
didn't
they
you?
just mucked about after they played all the games. So just, yeah, fancy a game.
Well, that's what they did last season. That's what we did last season, at least. But we played everyone once, and then we just
You see,
decided
we only
against
talk
being
facts on
able
this
to.
channel. We state that you play each other twice. You see?
Yes, pure
6
fact.
people watching now. Thank you very much. People who still find us entertaining. Thank you.
What, David?
Who?
Would you take Henry Lansbury back at Forest?
No.
Charlie said
No.
this a couple of times.
He play. No, he's just trying to get him to. He's trying to get us to take him back from him.
You
So he's obviously
If it was
back.
a
Plus,
was at Forest previously, I would have him. But if it's the Henry Lansbury of Aston Villa, I wouldn't have him.
no. Not
he's a really good player in the 4 games that he decides to play well, but in the other 70, I wouldn't take him.
Okay, all right, sure.
He's good apart from literally. He's good apart from the other games that he plays.
Basically every game.
He's rubbish. Then he'll have an absolute blinder, and then he'll just be rubbish again.
For how
That's
many?
like Amiobi as
Like
well. really, isn't it?
Barnsley. Was it
Well,
Barnsley? I think he scored a
Amiobi,
hat trick
you
a few years ago. He was absolutely rubbish. Then he scored a hat trick, and then he was just rubbish again.
Amiobi, yeah, when he came in, like so many Forest fans asked other fans, Amiobi had played that, and then they would say he's good for 1 game, but he's average for 5 games. But Amiobi kind of found some form of consistency.
Yeah,
So,
but we've already had Henry Lansbury, so that's already been tried and tested for us.
yeah.
The question is he good? And the answer is no.
Well, he was good at Forest in my opinion, but he's not that good at Villa.
Henry Lansbury isn't the answer.
I'm not
He's the
saying he's the
question, and
answer.
the answer is no.
Henry Lansbury isn't the answer.
Not on their bench anymore.
Is he even
I
on
don't
the
know.
bench? Yeah, I don't know. We'll ask Charlie because he knows.
I doubt it.
He knows like 3 facts.
I think we should have a.
He knows
celebration
that Villa.
jacket.
He knows that Villa used to win things. He knows that Forest are apparently bad, and I think there might be another one, but I'm not sure.
Just
Forest
so
are not bad. Not bad at all. We're very good at football.
the amount of people that keep comparing us to Aston Villa and Brentford. We will not make the playoffs this season. Can I stress that? We will not make the playoffs this season.
Was that?
No, we're going to go on a 10. We're going to win every single game now.
Well, actually, if you look at the bright side, then we are unbeaten in 4.
Yeah, but 3 of them have been draws.
Yeah, but they're not defeats. A while ago we went on like 4. At the start of the season, we lost 4 matches in a row. 5 matches in a row.
Yeah.
We lost the first 5 matches of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we've not lost in a streak of 4. I think that's reasonable.
We lost the last 2 of the previous season as well.
Well,
So it's
Preston, we play Preston next, don't we?
Yeah,
They are
Preston.
the most inconsistent football team I've ever seen.
We
When
literally support a more inconsistent team.
I can't really define Preston.
Yeah, we just lose most of the time, though.
Yeah, we're
They're either,
consistently bad.
Like, playoffs
Yeah.
or they're shocking. I've seen us lose 3-0 at home to Preston, so
Preston,
yeah,
Preston
Yeah,
seem to have
I
a thing
remember
with
that
beat.
game.
Preston seem to have a thing with beating. No, actually, no.
You beat
Preston
Cov.
seem to. Preston are just like us. They beat the good teams, and then they lose against the
us
rubbish
last
ones.
season.
So I guess that
Us
we've
last
got an
season.
easy win coming.
Not this season.
this season we don't beat anyone apart from,
I mean,
like I said at the start of this stream, we've only beaten 3 teams that are in the relegation zone.
have we?
When
No,
we
we
don't
haven't.
play them
Why are
anyway.
you
They
doing
get
that?
battered 4-1 by Watford. Then they go and beat Bournemouth 3-2. But then they go and draw with Wickham 2-2. Slap up Middlesbrough 3-0. And then they lose
Middlesbrough.
2
Did
on
you
the
just
bounce,
seriously call them
3-0 against
Middlesbrough?
Luton, and 2-1 against Barnsley.
Who does that?
What?
Let's see.
You just called them Middlesbrough. Why?
I don't know, just
Middlesbrough.
did it.
Borough
That-
or Middlesbrough?
That is literally not their name. Look, it's Middlesbrough.
What did
Like,
I
bruh.
say?
Bruh.
What did I say then?
It's
Middlesbrough.
BR. It's BR.
I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Oh, sorry. Football friends.
What?
Friends.
But yeah, look. Can you see that better? Look at that Middlesbrough.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Middlesbrough.
That's what I say when you don't pronounce it right. Bruh.
Bareshe. Bareshe.
No.
It's Bareshe.
What's it, Barisha? I don't know how you say it.
It's
It is
Berisha.
Barisha. I'm just saying that.
It's
Just,
Berisha.
just bringing in some scissors in the back.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not
Bray.
doing
It's
that.
Bareshe. It's Bareshe.
No, you're wrong. Bing bong, I diagnose you with wrong. Right, I'm going to prove it once and for all. Google Translate. Berisha. No, it says it's Albania. Right, see? See, look, it's not rigged or anything. And it's in its own thing. See?
Haller.
Shut up.
It's Haller.
See, look.
Not Haller.
Berisha.
Is it Haaland or Haaland?
Haaland.
Well, you said it was Haaland at first. I swear.
Yes, but then after
I said
all
Haller.
people before lockdown, Haaland.
Very healthy.
All people after lockdown, Haaland. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna look that one up too.
Miraculously changes after 5 months. Yeah,
I'm gonna look that one up too.
Call him
Oh, it is Haaland.
Haaland.
Okay, sure. I wasn't sure really.
Why is the Norwegian one female but the Albanian one is male? Bloody weird.
Fact.
Let's see what the other languages are. Bonjour.
This is where this stream's gone to now. We're talking about Google Translate languages.
Google Translate. The original language of Bray.
What do you mean?
I mean things.
I'm very confident for the rest of the season, lads. What about you?
Where do you think, David? Where do you think we'll finish?
The dizzying heights of
Alexa, pick a number between 8 and 24.
the way it's going. It'd be like 19.
I think
23.
I think we'll finish 18th.
Wow.
23.
We wanted to go to the Premier League. 18.
No, I've got. What are the figures? Oh, I've thrown the sheet.
Well, I said that we wouldn't be in the championship at the end of next season.
I mean,
No.
yeah, but in the wrong division.
We are 17 points of 6th place, but we're 18 points if we want to get into 6th. If you get what I mean?
18 points. That's not actually that bad. Is it?
Yeah, just like a 10-game unbeaten run, lads. Let's go.
That's 6. That's
Yeah, we're
6
on a
wins.
4 game, but 3 of them have been draws. That's the thing.
That's 6 wins. See, what are our next 6 fixtures? In the league, Preston, Millwall,
kind of
Borough,
lost track of
Coventry,
our
Barnsley.
but
Oh no, we can't go on a 6-game winning streak because we play Barnsley.
Oh, lovely.
At least it's at home this time. You finally don't play away at bloody Oakwell. We're at home to Barnsley.
Why is it
We're
called
still gonna lose.
Oakwell? It should be called like Oak Ill or something because it's bad. That was terrible. I'm sorry. We've got an away match at Wickham because everybody cares about that.
So,
We've got a match against Derby because they're such a relevant team. And we've got Watford. We better not bloody skip that.
No, we'll sim it.
Norwich.
We'll sim it in real life.
Yeah.
I still have the
Chris
same.
Hughton pull out the Xbox controller and that.
What?
Chris Hughton was like, it just pull out an Xbox or PlayStation controller.
Just skip.
And then
Oh bloody hell! We lost. We lost 0-0. We'll find a way to lose 0-0 one day. We'll both draw and lose. That's how it works. English. How speak words. Imagine if the league was just goal difference.
we'd be like bottom.
We would be second to bottom behind. No, the only team with the worst goal difference than us is Wickham. Is Wickham because they're
Up the Premier League.
we're going to the Premier League, boys.
You know what, lads? I've just realised what Forest's policy is. I reckon all along
Don't get promoted.
we've been on the pointless game show. If we score as little points as possible and score as least goals, we'll get promoted.
No, it's like the pointless game show. That's basically just supporting Forest. Pointless.
There we go. You see, this is the DNA of Chris Hughton. Don't score goals, lads. We'll go up.
Don't score goals. You can't. If you score goals, then you won't score goals.
David, we're conceding goals though.
Bugger. Think.
Oh, let's
Sal Joe Lolly.
Let's think. Shall we score a goal today? Yeah, it was still an own goal though. It was James Chester. Yeah. Yay! We scored a goal. Yay. It was an own goal. It's in there.
Forest, we scored a goal. Forest, we scored a good goal. Stoke, no, you didn't. He said, yeah, but we put the ball in the net. He says, no, our player put the ball in the net. Two Stoke players. Neither of the actual teams have been able to put it in the net without a deflection in this game. Because one of them had to come off Samba. Lewis Grabban just decided to play leapfrog with a football.
Yeah, he needs to be appointed to our golf ball team.
Golf? Why golf? Aren't golfers supposed to hit the ball?
Yeah, but he didn't hit the ball, he ducked under it.
Yeah, so he'd be a rubbish golfer.
Well, I say, if
point him to Derby's golf team.
Or Lewis Grabban was in, say, a team that I created, yeah, I would have subbed him off straight away. After that.
Like, oh, you missed that. Oh, you missed that. You're coming off, son.
But you ducked under the ball. Stay standing and actually move your head or something.
It's like the song "I'm Still Standing," except he's not still standing.
Yeah.
I'm still
standing.
Then it's
standing on the floor.
Who's getting relegated? Forest. And that concludes my list.
Seriously, do you think we'll actually get relegated?
I think Wickham, Sheffield Wednesday, and Rotherham.
I think that come the end of the season, we'll be mid-table. We won't even be close to relegation.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. And we'll be back on Saturday for another another game, and we're not going to win probably against Preston.
Probably.
And then a meaningless game against Cardiff, and then Millwall again, and then just more games
at that
where
fog.
we're
Look
most
at that
likely
fog,
not
though.
going to win a game of football. But yeah,
We really
Oppression.
need to call this the pointless
Hopefully.
game song.
Please tell me that
pretty much.
is the
Thank you,
Cafu
lads.
through champs on here.
Up the bloody Reds.